Hey there, I'm Janine Guerrero. Some of you know me from high school, some of you know me from Fresno, um, from the, the jobs that I do online. But I'm sending this to a lot of people who have been in groups, who've requested to be in my group. So if you're getting this, at some point you requested my friendship. So if you don't want to watch this, that's fine, but I'm requesting that you do. um, I went to Las Vegas 4 weeks ago, and I went to a convention, an Enagic convention, which is out of Japan. It's a company 42 years old. And I was going to join this company 4 years ago and didn't, because you need to buy the Kangen Water machine, and at the time they had the 501, which was 3,980. Now they have a new one, a Kangen 8, that's 4,980. And at the time I didn't have the money to do it. I was broke. And again, I didn't have the money to do it. I was broke. But I started studying this machine, and I watched probably 40 to 50 videos, and I talked to several people, and I watched Dr. Michael on YouTube, Dr. Michael Kangen. There's two of them that he has. His daughter was born with her organs outside of her body. So to survive, she needed to be hydrated. And if she didn't have the correct hydration, she would end up in the hospital, and it just wasn't good. You know, for her to live a quality life, she really needed a good machine to keep her alkaline and hydrated. So he bought several of these machines, and in one of the videos he breaks them all down and he tears them apart. It's technical, it's long, but I'm telling you, there's no machine better than this one. I have done my due diligence. I have watched many things. Our product is the best, and you're never going to find one better. You just aren't. It's microclustered water. It's alkalized, ionized. It's got the plates, the titanium and platinum plates that are dipped. There's 8 of them, and they're big, and there's none that beat it. And so anyway, so needless to say, it took me 6 weeks to figure out how I could finance this machine, because I'm still broke. But I did it. And the reason I did it is because of the health issues. And I've had a chronic cough for over 15 years. I'll cough 5 to 6 times a day for 10 minutes at a time. And I have to cough until I cough up phlegm, and then I do this for 10 more minutes, and then I'm fine. But if I eat ice, or I sit in front of a fan, or I laugh, or I breathe in real deep, it will trigger this cough. So I decided to buy the machine because of that reason, and because I now know what being hydrated really does to your body. And I didn't know this before, what I know now, and everybody needs to know this. So I've been on Kangen Water now a week and a half, and today's the first day. There's a fruit fly. I haven't had a cough today. And I also had a rash between my breasts. It was about that size. And it was dry and itchy and had little like pokey bumps. And it wouldn't go away. And it just wouldn't go away. Then I'd scratch it raw. And then I'd have to heal. And then I thought, okay, maybe now it'll go away. And it didn't go away. And all of a sudden, I checked today and went, oh my God, it's gone. It's gone. Gone. Because disease cannot live in an alkaline body. Simply cannot. So people I met at this convention when I went to Vegas, and now I wasn't in the company at the time, but I flew to Vegas because there were like over 4,000 people all over the world that came to this convention, and all of them own a Kangen 8 machine. And the total cost for that for me was $5,300 and some odd dollars. Would I do it again? Yes, in a heartbeat, because now all my children are coming and filling up their jugs, and my grandchildren, and I know what this machine's going to do for them. So, we spend money on expensive cars. We'll spend all kinds of money on things that are meaningless, but our bodies are made up of 85% water. Our brain is almost all water. If you don't hydrate it, things are going to go bad. And they do. Look at how many people have gout, arthritis, fibromyalgia, diverticulitis, eczema, um, cancer. I went to a funeral today and yesterday. They both died of cancer. And in my mind, I'm thinking, crap, if I'd have just known, if I'd have had this water sooner, because I met 2 people over at the convention that were diagnosed with 4th stage cancer. They had tumors, not just one, but several in several areas of their body. And they started drinking a gallon a day of this water, and their tumors shrunk. Because again, disease cannot live in an alkaline body. Everybody in the world, in America especially, is walking around dehydrated. The body can't take care of itself. So this machine does that. It has a filter. The water goes through the filter. Then it goes through the 8 plates where it's electrically ionized, and it separates the acidic water from the alkaline water. There's 2 faucets that come out of this machine. One is acidic, you don't drink that one. One is alkaline. You drink that one all day long. And that's what I do. I drink it, and I have an ice cube maker. I pour my water in there, and I have Kangen ice, I have Kangen coffee, and I have Kangen water. Nobody drinks sodas in this house, ever. And I will never serve sodas to anybody ever again, now that I know exactly how bad they are for everybody. You have to remember, you guys, that we are brainwashed to believe that bottled water is good for us. They're all acidic. I have a tester. Go to YouTube and put in Kangen Water Bob Ghirardelli, I think it is, Bob G, and watch his demo. You'll see what bottled water really is. Vitamin water, ooh, that sounds good, right? Well, they want you to think it sounds good, so of course you're going to pick it. But it's not good for you. It makes your body acidic. So you don't want to buy that stuff. You just want to drink the Kangen water and get healthy. And if you know anybody with cancer or any of these things, gout, the guy he's actually he's in business with me. He lives in San Diego. He had gout. How old is he? He's 70. And he had gout for 40 years. He was on a, what's that diet? You can't eat all that crap. You have to have a certain diet. Oh, crap. Forgot the name of it. But anyway, he had to have a certain diet. And if he went off of that diet at all, he would suffer. So he started drinking his Kangen water, and he doesn't have gout. It left his body. It's gone. He can eat whatever he wants now. I met a girl in the bathroom while I was there, and she had boils all over her body. She says she's never been able to get rid of her boils, ever. She's gone to the doctors. She's had creams. She's had antibiotics, and it's a staph infection in her body that she couldn't get rid of. But we were in the restroom. She goes, "Can I show you?" And she lifted up her shirt, and she had, scars everywhere, but now they were soft and pink, and there were no boils. She said it's the first time in her life she's never had boils. She goes, "I've been drinking this water every day for about a month, and they've just slowly just disappeared. They're gone." So I can't go on and on enough about how good this is for you and your family and the health benefits. I want to give you a good example. Okay, you want to be on the negative side, not the positive side. Positive, you're acidic. Cancer can grow in acidic bodies. Diseases can grow, diabetes, gout, you name it, whatever. It's the plus. That's the acidic side. You want the negative side. So if you have a cup of blueberries, really, really rich in antioxidants, right? Really good for you. It's a negative 80, which is great. You take a cup of Kangen water and it's a negative 500. That's how many not antibiotics. Oh crap! I keep losing words. That's how good it is. The antioxidants. Good Lord. Okay, the antioxidants. That's how many you're getting. 500 compared to 80. That's crazy. So when you drink this water, you detox. You go to the bathroom a lot. You kind of might feel achy. You might feel, you're detoxing. You're getting rid of all the acidic crap in your body. And it's really, really good for you. It also kills the free radicals in your body. Look that up on YouTube, free radicals and Kangen water. Free radicals, when you kill those, it slows down the aging process. So that's another great benefit. When you're drinking tap water, they have to put in chlorine, fluoride, and lye. Government ordered. They have to. Well, the lye that they put in there is so it will clean the pipes and they won't rust. So if it's cleaning the pipes and it won't rust, and you're drinking the tap water or washing with it and it gets into your skin, like the chlorine and the fluoride, after many years, you're going to get cancer or some horrible thing. You just will. It's not good. So tap water, it will look alkaline. If you test it, it'll be purple like the Kangen water. But it's only purple because of the chemicals that they have put into it that are, the law has made them put into it. So don't be fooled. All bottled water, acidic. And you're not supposed to put them in the car when it's hot, right? You've heard that. So, because the chemicals from the plastic go into the water. Well, okay, so then you don't do that. However, when they make the bottled water, what do? They boil the water, and the bottles are hot, and they put it all together when it's nice and hot and sterile. So the chemicals from the plastic are already in the water. Baby water, don't ever give your babies baby water. Look that up and see how bad it really is for your babies. So, okay, so those are just some things that I wanted to talk about. In Japan, Mr. Oshiro, he's the one who invented this 43 years ago, and he's been drinking this water for 40 years. 5 out of 6 people, households in Japan own this machine. It's in their house. The hospitals, most of the hospitals in Japan serve nothing but Kangen water to their patients. They spray the Kangen acidic water on their bed sores because it heals it faster. The surgeons wash their hands in the acidic water because it kills bacteria. So if you have the acidic water in a spray bottle, you can clean your whole house, get rid of the chemicals. It'll kill bacteria. They put bacteria on a petri dish, dropped a drop of Kangen water on it, and it just killed all the bacteria, just killed it. So I keep my sponge in the sink, and when the acidic water runs out, when I'm getting the alkaline water out of the other hose, it runs onto my sponge. So my sponge now, they say your sponge has more germs than a toilet bowl. So I thought, okay, my sponge is going under that acidic hose, so it's constantly there, constantly getting acidic water poured on it because I drink water all day. So so that was kind of cool. So anyway, it's a certified medical device in Japan. And you know what, you guys? The Japanese have us beat in everything. Longevity, health, you name it. So if this is in every household in Japan, the Japanese people know something that we don't, and they live a way that we don't, and they're all healthy people. So you got to give them that. In the hospital in Japan, this guy had gangrene. They had cut his toes off right to here, and from here to here it was gangrene. So what they do is they cut, they amputate, and they didn't have to do that because they said, let's do an experiment. They made him drink a gallon of Kangen water every day, and they soaked his foot in the acidic water, which kills bacteria. And all they had to do was cut off the rest of the gangrene, and it didn't spread, and they didn't have to amputate his ankle, and so they're using it for that purpose too. I was talking to a respiratory therapist yesterday that came over. She's purchasing a machine from me, and she said, you're right, they cut off like a foot away from wherever the gangrene is because it spreads, so they do that all the time. For it to stop that, she was amazed. So you can look that up on YouTube also, Kangen Water, Japan hospitals. It's an old footage, but you get the point. So I'm trying to see if I covered everything. So anyway, my whole point is I've been putting things on Facebook, and I know everybody's kind of interested, but everybody's they're like big old chickens, and they're afraid to talk to me about it. I'm not going to shove it down your throat. I'm going to tell you what you need to know. If you don't want to spend it on your health, that's fine. If you can't afford it, well, I couldn't either. You have no idea how broke I am. I just stepped out in faith, and I'm going to make a payment on this every month. And I have 6 people coming to my house now filling up their water. If you're in Fresno, call me, 559-473-3586. Go get your BPA free, chemical free, 2.5 gallons over at Food Max. Come over and fill up. All I ask is you give me $1 or $2 in the jar, because I'm going to have to replace my filter more often, because I'm sharing this with everybody and I want everybody to try it and see if it helps them. So what a great business for me to be in. You know, I get to help people, and I saw a lot of people who got rid of a lot of different diseases. One lady was diabetic. She's not diabetic anymore. It was crazy, the people I ran into in Vegas. So your health is worth it. Your family's worth it. For Pete's sake, get a machine, finance it if you have to, and make payments. You're already buying bottled water and sodas and all kinds of crap that your body doesn't need. You know, cut a few things out if you have to. That's what I did. I saved on my T-Mobile. I cut out 20 here, 20 there, 30 here. That's what I did. And I went, okay, I cut out all this. And so you do what you have to do. You know, if you need a car, you do what you have to do. If you want your health and it's important to you, you'll get one of these. So God bless you. This ran 16 minutes longer than I wanted it to. And give me a call, you guys. All right? Have a good day.